All right. Sathix, thank you very much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate that. Josh, as a player, are you a Sylvanas loyalist?
I am not a Sylvanas loyalist. I wouldn't say that I'm really anybody except the Cenarian Circle. I play druids almost exclusively. I should probably play other classes just to kind of get myself better at PvP, because then I would learn the counters a little bit better. But I love druids. I love their whole mythology. I love the way they can shapeshift. I love their connection to nature. Like that is the one. I mean, I guess, yeah, hero. I like Malfurion. That's probably
Really?
one of. Yeah, no, I do. And also Night Elves was my very first character. So my very very first foray into WoW was leveling up in the tree, and so that was my introduction to everything. That was the first time I ever clicked on a quest giver, and the first time I ever turned in a quest, and the first time I ever had a bag and a spell, and like I have such great memories from that, you know.
I do want to say though, Bajira just offered to boost you in PvP if you want to.
Yeah. I'm not terrible. Like I can hold my own. I'm not the best PvPer, but like it wouldn't be a complete carry. So, you know, I'd still get some stuff done.
I don't PvP at all.
I love it. I love PvP. Because it's really one of the only things that you can do kind of end game solo. I mean, now with Arena, not so much, but back in the day, you know, like if you wanted to get good gear and you weren't in a guild, you PvP'd.
Yeah.
And so you could get your gladiator set. And I don't even think it was called a gladiator set. It was like, you know, warlord or whatever. The only thing I never got was the weapon, because you had to be a high warlord to do that, and I only got the general. Yeah. But I got all the armor. I got the title. I got all my war coda, all that. But yeah, no, I will definitely take you up on that, because I would love to. I think I've hit a item level of about 213 in my PvP gear. I think I'm like 219 in my PvE gear, but that has like no versatility on it. So if I wear that into PvP, I'm dead immediately.
I guess for me, okay, so first and foremost, I've never been a fan of PvP games. Never. I've always been a single player guy. It's actually, if it wasn't for Warcraft and my love for Warcraft, I probably wouldn't even have played World of Warcraft ever, because I'm not into multiplayer games. I like single player games that's got a nice story. I've recently been getting into Outriders. I don't know if you know what Outriders is.
Yeah.
Actually, a pretty cool story. I still play it single player. My party is closed. I refuse to play with anyone else. But it's a pretty cool story. But PvP for me, from South Africa, playing at about 220 MS, actually higher.
Yeah, no, that would suck. That would absolutely suck.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like I'm not a huge fan of Arena. I really like more environment-based combat. Where instead of like a couple of pillars that you got to manage, like I like big epic battlegrounds. Like I would love AV. I love Isle of Conquest. Not a fan of Wintergrass.
Why?
But because at its best, it's 30 minutes of 2-button tanks. Like I play Druid because I want to play Druid, and I want to shapeshift, and I want to Moonfire spam people and you know, run away, and then they think I'm running away because I'm a chicken, but then I'm really just running away to heal them, and I come back and I, you know, convoke on them. I love doing that kind of stuff.
Holy shit, that ability is so broken.
It's not though. I'm powerful once every 3 minutes.
Yeah, but it's like a one shot. Like what the fuck?
If you don't get interrupted. And once every 3 minutes, somebody can interrupt you, and then your whole 3-minute cooldown is gone. Like, or 2 minutes. But you know, you use it with celestial alignment. But it's I don't think it's overpowered, because look, if it couldn't be interrupted, absolutely it would be overpowered. I still think that there's ways they need to tweak it. Like I feel like there needs to be a way to dual cast it, where if you self cast it, then it'll AoE. Mm-hmm. But if you cast it on somebody targeted, it shouldn't shoot all of your abilities out to everybody. Because if I'm in like a multi-target fight, like if I'm trying to defend a flag and there's like 4 horde there, and I'm just trying to like knock down that healer, if I do my Convoke the Spirits, everybody's going to get hit, and it's going to dilute all of that damage amongst 4 people. Mm-hmm. I should be able to basically target that spell and say, you're getting the Convoke the skill right now, and boom. and then it doesn't really focus on anybody else. But
to be fair,
I mean, that's just me if I was playing it.
I mean, Convoke, if Warlocks had something like Convoke, I would agree that it's not broken at all. But since Warlocks don't have Convoke, it's a fucking broken spell and it should be removed from the game. It's like, for example, Warriors and their charge and their fucking hamstring. No Warrior should be able to hamstring the whole goddamn time. I don't know how to get away from them.
I have some trouble getting away. There's a lot of gap closers that are really hard to counter, a lot more than before. Because I mean, I have a lot of ways to get away. I'm a Worgen Druid, so I have Dark Flight, I have Dash, I have Stampeding Roar, I'm Night Face, so I also have Flicker and Soul Shield. But I mean, and I have Entangling Roots, I have Ursul's Vortex, I have a bunch of ways to get away. But you know, there's some players that no matter, I can blow every single defensive cooldown I have in sequence, and they'll still find a way to catch up to me. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, like I said, when it comes to PvP, what I know is dangerous and should never be taken as gospel by anyone. I enjoy going on Battlegrounds with my Hunter because I basically just run around and do kill shot. I mean, that's what I do. Otherwise, I just run away because, I don't like PvP all that much.